Hai, saya Gigi dan ini Style District. Hai, terima kasih kerana menonton Style District minggu ini. Jadi apa yang menarik? Kita akan terus ke segmen pertama. Di segmen pertama, kita tampilkan berita mengenai acara yang dinanti-nantikan oleh peminat fashion di luar sana, iaitu Minggu Fashion Kuala Lumpur 2017. Jadi apa yang menarik, berapa pereka fashion yang terlibat, kita saksikan segmen Persona.
Well, this year, KL Fashion Week is in its 5th year. I'm very, very excited because we have put our Malaysian designers on the map of our Southeast Asian region, and to this extent that we have, placed our designers to that level. Of course, for me, it is very important, because we want to make sure that our designers are taken very seriously. So this year we have about 150 designers, which includes invited guest designers, and obviously as I mentioned earlier, we have the AirAsia Runway Ready Designer Search, which comprises of 20 finalists. So you can imagine where Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week. Let me tell you, this is something I want to tell you, because seriously, from all the countries that I have traveled, all the other ASEAN countries I have traveled, Malaysian designers are so much more fast forward in terms of fashion. We are so on the go. From my experience, I can see, and me going into the other countries through the AirAsia Runway Designer Search, I found there's so much more development to be done for the designers themselves. But where our Malaysian designers are concerned, we are so on point. I would say basically every individual designer has its own DNA of fashion designing. So when someone asks me, what has this year got to offer? Well, what this year has got to offer is always what every individual designer has to show. So to me, every design that's shown on the runway, that's what they will offer to the fashion industry. I would not say I have favorites, but I will be very honest, because I sit in for almost every show. I don't miss a show, and basically always feeling excited to see what they will show, and what they will show will go on sale in a couple of months, and to see people buying it and wearing it, that to me is already a favorite for me.
Apa yang akan dijangkakan untuk tahun ini adalah a celebration of appreciating different cultures and heritage, which is all what my brand is all about. Tapi tahun ini we're going to bring it to another step further to make it more relevant, and it's more personalized, because I'm also from a mixed heritage, punya marriage and family. So our collection ni is basically celebrating cross-culture with the influence of colonialism in Asia. I akan tunjuk 24 looks. Mungkin ada satu menswear, but kita tengoklah macam mana. With KL Fashion Week being the only fashion week in Malaysia, of course, we need to be proud that, because Bangkok, they have the Bangkok Fashion Week, we have New York Fashion Week. So with KL Fashion Week, I think it generates a lot of business opportunity, especially in the economic sense, because it's a good platform and a place to showcase new ideas, exchange of creative and innovative way of promoting new attitude in clothing, or promoting new choices for people. So I think it's a good platform, because with creativity and new ideas, that's where it comes, the business side of it, and it opens up people's mind, and because it shows choices in people's lives. So I believe in personal choices, also in fashion. So I think with KL Fashion Week is a a good way to show choices in business and also in shopping.
Sebenarnya KL Fashion Week dah approach kami untuk join KL Fashion Week sejak 2 tahun lalu, tapi waktu tu saya belum ready lagi untuk orang kata apa menunjukkan ataupun menengahkan koleksi saya pada KL Fashion Week. Dan sekali lagi tahun ini KL Fashion Week dan Andrew sendiri approach kepada kami, dan saya rasa saya tak boleh tunggu lagi dah. Inilah waktunya untuk kami orang kata pergi lebih jauh lagi dan lebih besar dan menunjukkan apa agaknya yang boleh kami berikan kepada pasaran ataupun kepada pelanggan. Dan kalau ikutkan untuk KL Fashion Week 2017 sebenarnya kami akan menunjukkan 16 kata apa look ataupun pakaian, yang mana koleksi ini kami ada sedikit tema yang berlainan, mungkin jarang untuk orang lain lihat pada Fashion Week, dan insyaAllah saya akan tunjukkan nanti di KL Fashion Week 2017.
Seterusnya, kedatangan Minggu Fashion Kuala Lumpur turut dinantikan oleh ramai peminat-peminat fashion kan. Okey, kita sempat bertanyakan beberapa orang tentang jangkaan serta siapa mereka fashion yang ingin mereka lihat di acara ini nanti.
Specific designers, you mean? I love Alia Bastamam, and then Inairet, and then Tavia, and then what else? Yeah, I'm so excited. You know, I was in Tavia before, and then it suits my image. And Alia Bastamam has like super minimal but yet elegant look, which I like. Inaira is always very outstanding, you know, very bold colors. I don't always wear that, but when I do, I love designs from Inaira. Yeah. Okay, so you know, KL Fashion Week, social media platform is like the biggest platform these days. So of course, I think most of the social media influencers these days help so much, contribute in the KL Fashion Week as well, because you know both of the KL Fashion Week is exposing about it using their own social media account, but that is itself is not enough. So that's why they need like different background from each of us. Like I'm wearing hijab, or so maybe you want to enter the hijab world. You want us to like contribute in KL Fashion Week as well, because it's not just one side of, yeah. So yeah.
Oh my god, a lot. Definitely, I love Alia Bastamam. I love Wanpa. Wanpa is such a great friend of mine, and his baju memang tahu lah apa I suka and stuff. Wanpa, Alia Bastamam, of course, mimpi kita. And I am looking forward to new designers as well. Yang baru masuk this year like Ana Abu. They're very minimal, so I'm looking forward to see that. Yeah.
So I think I look forward for this year punya KL Fashion Week, and I can't wait to see what they have in store. Okay, obviously our local brands kita yang famous designers like Alia Bastamam, they would like Inairate, itu yang memang confirm will put on a very good show. But the rest, yang newcomers pun I tak sabar juga nak tengok some of the newcomers. Other than that, we have like brands like Izzati Amira, Tengku Syami. They are actually my seniors kat sekolah. I would say favorite dari segi brand, I like Alia Bastamam, of course. It's like nak katakan me, like for Charles, we actually look up to Alia Bastamam because she can do both, like elegant, minimal, chic, all in one. So I think I can't wait to see Alia Bastamam in the show.